Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, and look at the stunning developments that we're seeing here with my proof of work. 102 views, May 21st, 2021, Bitcoin 3,500, right? End of 2021, it got delayed, but because the rally went a little bit longer. But now you can see what we were talking about here, that we were going to have big crashes coming.
Beautiful,
right?
increasingly cloudy happened in 2000.
We were going to have big crashes, and this was on the first leg down after the first top, and we had that $20,269 underneath target. We ended up getting down to about 28,000 and then went on that bear market rally, right? But now you can see that same line right there at 20,269 has not changed from that video on Bitcoin. If we go back to Bitcoin, look at this. That 20,951, that same line is in the same, essentially almost the same spot to the dollar. It got wiggled up or down or up a couple percentile, but you can see this video is from May 2021 in the bottom right?
17, when the blow off top happened, the 20,000 right here. We're going to pull this line up, and here's the power of my technical analysis. And now we're going to make this a color we can't miss. We're going to go over this blow off top and then the 85% crash from late December 2017 through early 2020 in the COVID dump when we finally bottomed out. But we went down 88% from here in a year and a half, and it was straight down. Now this looks awfully similar to where Bitcoin's at now when we crashed down to the 200, then bounced, then crashed down to 200, then bounced, then rode the 200 for months, right? And if we go down to all my people that were in crypto, you know, you had a huge 50% crash down.
And this is dynamite technical analysis out ahead of the herd on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, where they try to pump and promote and fleece heist and shiest you with fancy marketing, talking about these no-nonsense coins that come out of nowhere that they actually created and put on there in an ICO, and then they get you to buy them, and then as you buy, they're dumping their shares of their coin that they created. They're fleece heisters and shysters, and Vincenzo was breaking it down super simple and easy to trade this manipulated market, that the criminal gangster cartel and the criminal bankster cartel that has infiltrated the United States banking service, the United States government, Federal Reserve, and world monetary and fiscal policies to drive down this nation, right? And I helped you sidestep this with this kind of technical analysis over 1 year, 13 months ago, right? We had a little bear market rally that we were anticipating, but not anticipating it to rally that hard. But now as you fast forward after what happened to just be a double top, a mountain double top, and one of the most bearish things you can get, we're back down to 28,000. And all this stuff that I was saying last year in my rhymes and reasons and the methods to my madness, as I help you sidestep in a super simple, easy way to trade this manipulated market and sidestep the criminal gangsters and banksters that have infiltrated the United States government and Federal Reserve, right? The House, the Senate, and the Congress. You can see the power of my computer software trading probability-based technical analysis.
Lower support, and this was do or die at the time for Bitcoin, and we all know now that it held on. But this whole thing right here and this blow off top, right, I think we're going through that all over again now. This is an emergency message to all my new crypto holders that have never been through a crypto winter, a crypto extended multi-year bear market. You
Did you hear that? Multi-year bear market on May 21st, 2021, I was predicting, and nobody else believed it. Nobody else thought it could happen, and nobody else was even foreseeing this, that this was going to be a multi-year bear market, because all through here, every little pump and dump, every little dump, you kept asking me if that was the end of the bear market. No. Yeah, we had a big blow off top, or a second blow off mountain double top after we crashed 50%. But that essentially, now that you're looking at it, is turning out to just be a big, massive crypto Bitcoin bear market rally. And all this that I was telling you about back then a year ago, the price is $13,000 cheaper than it is in this video when I recorded this when the price was at 41,000. It is now the sitting price of Bitcoin is about 29,000 and change, right? So you can see the method to my madness as I was calling for a multi-year bear market, and now we're a year. Now we're 14 months into the bear market, so we still got at least another year left in this bear market.
have to be concerned because if Bitcoin goes into a multi-year bear market, this $20,000 target that I have will get met, and then you'll probably have a big bounce back, and then you
And that big bounce back that I was talking about took place at 28,000 back to 62. Notice how I drew it all the way back up to about 51,000, 52. That's a classic uh, bull trap where it comes about 5 to 8% below the all-time high after a big crash off the all-time high, and then it flushes. That's essentially what we did, except we didn't get down to 21,000. We did it at about 28,000 and then pumped briefly to a new high. So it got about 10, 15% higher than I thought it would. And then it immediately rolled over to where we're at now after a long consolidation. So you can see the method to my madness is playing off. And we almost formed that. See what I drew out there on May 21st, 2020, a big double top. Look what Bitcoin actually did. And when I made that video right there, that dynamite technical analysis, the price of Bitcoin was at 41,000. So it was right there on its way down, right? Look at it. It was on its way down. Look at the chart. See that
could
41,000?
have a huge
41,000. It's on its way down. It never had a return rally yet. And then look what happened. It had a whole bunch of choppy action. It bottomed out at 28,552 when I had my target at 20,200 to 20,900, right? It never hit that, but then it did do that mountain double top, that exact pattern that we drew out, the big bull trap. And the reason I call this the bull trap to mark all bull traps is because it actually briefly broke and got above the all-time high by a few dollars, but immediately rolled over. I was thinking the bull trap was going to top out right where this green arrow was, or right around there, the 51 to 53, 54,000, right? But it didn't. It actually went to an all-time high, briefly surpassing the old all-time high. But now you can see the overall TA seems to still be in play as the price now is all the way down here at $29,500 at current price, and
huge
you can see how gorgeous and how beautiful, almost like I could see the future when I gave you this TA over a year ago.
huge crash to low levels that nobody thinks is possible, but only Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing does. And that's why we need to get these classes out. We need to hit that $100 subscriber goal so I can put my first in-depth technical.
And you can see, well, we nailed that to a T right there. I would highly recommend all my new and existing audience go back out and check some of those videos during the peak of the pump and the peak of the orgasmic uh, gravitas, what old Vincenzo was saying. Now enjoy the next video, and the highlights in this is the current Bitcoin price, the stock market, and the US dollar. Peace and love. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made computer software trading, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source, even as I'm on the move for cryptocurrency and blockchain technology and breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, as old Vincenzo has brought back truth and, most importantly, integrity back into the trading sphere, till now, even as I march down the Rivian Boulevard. While I work, I'm still here to give you these all important coin updates. And you can see as we walk through a land of beautiful new Rivians, The stock market is, if we go over to the gold market, it's down again. Natural gas is throttling you at the throat, right? And if we look at the dollar, it was up, bouncing off that support level, right? The daily, we had the big arrow support. It's trying to bounce off there, but it's not very possible right now. So if we correlate that back to Bitcoin's not doing anything either. And it's been in this consolidation neutral area right in the middle of it, the local volume, because the stock market's not making up its mind, or the dollar's not making up its mind if the dollar's going to continue up on this consolidation. So is this a bearish consolidation in crypto? Because it's a bullish consolidation in the dollar, right? If you go back to the dollar, this is what you need to be asking yourself. And the most important question is, in the US dollar, is this a bullish consolidation? And it's just going to lead to the next leg up in this bull market, and the bull around the dollar. We're going to make a run up here at $114, and that's a big strength increase. And that would make this in crypto, as it's a little windy out here, that would make this in crypto right here. See this with our industry exclusive tool. That would make this a bearish continuation pattern. I almost been back to my truck now. Only a few hundred yards away. That would make this upper resistance, which would be essentially the moving averages and the support frame. The lower support is sort of in the same area, decides to flash wick. And this is all one big bearish consolidation. And your next leg down, as the dollar starts to strengthen, as we get ever so closely, as each passing day goes by, we get one day closer to a 50 basis point rate hike again. And I'm thinking Bitcoin's going to be down in this area. If you're under a bit of a windstorm, I'm thinking Bitcoin's going to be down in this 20,992 level as we run into our next rate hike, right? So I think this is a bearish consolidation. And on any pump, I think as high as you're getting is the 200-day moving average, which you can see we've been at for quite some time, 2,000 days ago. You can see it's steeply downtrending now, and forcing the price and squeezing it into this range. And as soon as we break down, if that's where we do go, it's going to break down quick to a double bottom low down here at 25,000, 24,000 and change, right? You got your step down where you got your support, and then you got your double bottom all the way down there at just about 24.9, right? And that's what I'm watching out for you, and it's what you need to be watching out for. And as you do know, old Vincenzo has a long-term target at an industry exclusive and an industry first to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, a late summer target of 13,336. And we've been calling for that since the price was up in here and topping out, right? We diagnosed, snipped out, and detected this double top, and what the ultimate end of the year capitulation could be. But there is a way we get much, much lower than that. That was just an early target break down in this bear market, right? And that's what I think is going on. And you can see from the top, and when we were back here at about 68,000 almost, that $13,000 level was 80% flush. And then I could see a nice little return rally because there's some regional and local support there, back up into some major upper resistance. And then I could see a way where you come down where I have circled at $8,852 by the end of this year or the beginning of 2023, right? So industry exclusive to Vincenzo that started calling for this multi-year bear market last year at the top of the first peak. And then we let you know about a little rally that overshot and got about 20% higher than I thought it would. And now the bear market is ensuing, and that's where we're at right now. And if we look at the old XRP and this little brief rundown, I put some good oil videos out last night. I would highly recommend that you watch the stock market and oil market. It all correlates to Bitcoin, right, in the cryptos. You can see XRP is not really doing much. It's getting forced down, just like we talked about yesterday, by this 200-day moving average, just like it's been all the way back in the price. That was a major area of a turnaround right here, breaking that key 13-month almost symmetrical triangle right after we gave you the buy signal here and the sell signal up there. because we didn't think it was ready to break down yet, right? And then it did break down, and now we've continued to be forced down on every little pump, and the 200-day moving average has been the big slayer. And I think you're coming down here to this 36 cents to try to build maybe a double bottom down here to try to maybe force your way back up in the here, right? Or you're gonna this is a big bearish continuation pattern, just like the Bitcoin, and you're gonna start to trade down towards the top part of the shit house. And as you do know, old Vincenzo has that technical target out of this industry exclusive that he called back here and diagnosed it out that this was a symmetrical triangle almost 8 months ago, out ahead of the competition and the rest of the crypto sphere and the market manipulators and the fleece heisters and shysters here on YouTube. Vincenzo sidestepped it all in super simple, easy technical analysis, and a targeted move on a breakdown is like that. And that brings you right to that target down there at about 20 cents, right? 18, 20 cents, 19 cents, right in that range. And that is your full lateral flush. And we're about 2/3 of the way through it. And I think this is just a bearish continuation pattern right here on the way down. And then on the next leg of the downside, you're going to fulfill this targeted move, right? Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.